We are recording.
We are recording?
I said aren't.
That's our show, folks.
Bye. And then
The Are They Recording show. It just opens with, yes. Outro music.
I like the idea of us we start the recording after we have finished the podcast. So it's like, yeah, that was a pretty good one. And then we leave, and it's just background noises of the house for an hour and 15 minutes.
Actually, that's a great... like, if I were James Franco, I would do that as an art project, the anti-podcast, which is 23 hours of every day where I'm not podcasting. And then I turn it off, and I speak into a dead mic.
I feel like, who's the guy who... Shia LaBeouf did that at one point.
Oh, Shia, that's better. He would actually do that. James Franco would do something slightly less stupid. I like Shia LaBeouf, though. He is insane, but he's good at being other folks.
He watched all his movies back to back in one sitting, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, that sounds awful.
It's insane and narcissistic and a little bit charming, and if that seems good to you, I'm on Hinge.
Get on it. Shouldn't you be on Bumble?
Why would I be on Bumble?
Because that's the one where the girls go first.
Here's the thing. No,
they don't. You just match with people and then nothing? Or do they just send you?
Yeah, I mean, that's every dating app, because I'm like, I'm faking this. Whatever, I'm done with you.
They just send like just hi. And it's like, oh, right. Thanks for starting the conversation.
And if you ask them if they've seen Samurai Cop, they say no. So where am I supposed to go from there?
That's my opener.
Have you seen Samurai Cop? If you say yes, that both means you've seen Samurai Cop and you're willing to answer. You're willing to say yes to that question, to open up that topic.
There was what Velocipaster is one we watched recently.
Velocipaster, I gotta watch Velocipaster.
We watched that one recently. That was good. It was dumb.
I gotta get on that. My cousins and I used to do a bad movie night, and I think now that we won't kill each other by being in the same room, we may have to do it again. From COVID, not from...
Oh.
We got over that in our teens.
I was going to say, is there some...
Speaking of girls making the first move, I saw a TikTok, while high, of a guy with just a great jawline, saying, every time a guy says that, I'm like, women do make the first move. So it's difficult when I hear that, because that guy just doesn't know he's down bad.
Yeah.
And now I'm just going to... rest of my life think about that TikTok. It's never leaving the fairy recesses of my mind.
This fucking man who gets laid. What a piece of shit.
And seems to enjoy the process. What the fuck?
You're a monster. Was it Taron Egerton?
It was not Taron Egerton. It was Kyle Prue.
When I think of jawlines, I think of Taron Egerton.
Really? He has a fairly round face. He's got a jawline, but...
Taron Egerton?
Yeah.
Kingsman?
Yeah.
That's a jawline. You can set your watch to his jaw. But don't. I don't think I'll like that. Just bashing your watch against his jaw.
Taron, I think I'm off by a couple seconds here. Can I?
No.
They have atomic clocks, dude. Like,
use your phone, you piece of shit. Come on.
I'm trying to film Kingsman 3: The Return of
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I guess him. I was going to say Colin Firth, but is he not dead? He's not dead.
Who's Colin Firth? Eyeball Man?
Eyeball Man. Terrible superhero.
Was absolutely a Batman villain at one point. I fucking guarantee it. Eyeball
his
Man.
Weak spot is, you know what his weak spot is.
Actually, it's the space behind his eyes. So Batman may not kill anybody, but he does cripple the fuck. Does absolutely blind this bitch.
No, Eyeball Man is just Omni-Man after he got his eyes stabbed by whatever guy.
By Cro-Magnon Man, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I have not watched the show. I have only watched memes and the fights. Just because I like J.K. Simmons. I'm sure I would like it. I need to watch the Zack Snyder zombie movie, though.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
It's 2.5 hours, but it's good.
Wow. Well,
there's a lot of parts where I'm like, and I'm on my phone? Like 15-minute dialogue scenes. I'm like, it's a zombie movie. You know, fucking
all right, Zach.
Yeah.
This one doesn't need to be Jesus, too.
Yeah, really. I think Zack Snyder needs to learn how to edit as well. The fucking guy who was the editor for Quentin Tarantino needs to come back to life and save a lot of people.
Like I know you're Zack Snyder, but people need to be edited.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Zach. Is it in 4:3?
What?
Remember how the Snyder cut of Batman v Superman was in 4:3? No, that I like. That's
You think you're being
stupid.
artistic, and you're being autistic, dude. I
It's
like
old
that.
TV.
I like that one. You think you're being artistic, you're just being autistic. It's like, it's
That's
better than 4-3. Yeah, if Rain Man produced it, it'd be better than 4-3. But unfortunately, you did.
But yeah, if Zack Snyder's just being a dipshit. If it were actually an autistic guy that was like, no, it has to be 4-3 because that's how this makes sense.
It would, yeah.
It's like, okay, you're probably onto something here.
Yeah, but Zack Snyder's just like, what if I pretended to be artistic? You know what? Black and white. Let's. Nobody's ever done that before.
What if I set a montage about a time of flux in our history to the song "The Times They Are A-Changin'"? That's what they call synergy, folks. I do like in that
What
movie.
if during an aggressive fight scene we play a very upbeat Dolly Parton song?
Oh, whoa! Or get a load of this. It's a somber scene. Take a badass rockin' song. Do a slow acoustic cover of it.
Yeah.
See how that's gonna make people feel.
Take on Me, but at half speed.
I do like all of those songs, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
Every time they do like a Nirvana song, but it's an indie girl singing it at half the speed.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like the doo-wop version of Get Down with the Sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness was fucking phenomenal in that other zombie movie. That was better.
Which one?
The best zombie movie that's ever existed. They were in a mall.
Shaun of the Dead, Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, I think it was.
Sure.
Yeah, and it ends in a dead. I guarantee it ends in a dead.
There's many of those.
Yeah, but
We Own the Night. Is that vampires?
I have no idea.
I think we're wrong to be smarter than Zack Snyder.
What?
I think that's what it comes down to.
Well,
We are smarter than him. He is dumb, but he's better than us.
Oh no, he did a good job on the movie, but he just needed to be edited. I liked the movie,
No, I don't.
but cut about 45 minutes of it.
No, that's we need that because we are sinful by trying to think about shit. And Zack Snyder's correct that just sit here for 2.5 hours.
You dumb bitch. Well, no, but he didn't do the thing that normally I hate about movies, where it's all front loaded, where it's all exposition garbage that I hate. They get right into it, and I'm like, oh,
Okay.
sick. And then he's like, you know what? We got the exposition out of the way, so we better get some heavy dialogue scenes in this zombie movie. You really need to understand the relationship between Batista and his estranged daughter. And I'm like, no, I fucking don't. Because Batista is the guy you're relying on to act really good.
Yeah, he has to do a good job.
He got like a 15-minute dialogue scene with his daughter twice in the movie. And I'm like...
Is that, by the
can't
way,
do that.
that's not who got replaced with Tig Notaro, right?
No, Tig Notaro's in the movie.
Replacing Chris D'Elia. Are you not aware
No
of this?
way.
Chris D'Elia was in it, and then he fucked a teenager, and they're like, we can't do this.
Well,
So-
Tig did phenomenal.
They she had to act against no one, and then they digitally put her in.
What? She was in a lot of solo. She was in a lot of scenes where I didn't see anybody near her.
Yeah, and Batista was like, I'm watching the movie. I've never met her. It looks like we were in the same room, and she's acting good despite no one being there.
Tig fucking crushed it. I bet Tig did a better job than Chris would.
I can't imagine anything else.
Chris
Yeah.
D'Elia would have done better. No, Tig was just
She's
a better
always been fun.
cast. Yeah. It's fucking great.
She had a great comedy special about cancer.
Well, but Patton Oswalt had a great comedy special about his wife dying.
Dead wife who knew my parents.
So, that. So good.
He's got a new wife now.
Does he?
Kind of quickly he got a new
Yeah,
wife.
I was going to say. Well,
It's been a couple years too.
he's on Hollywood time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's got to be like the third person he dated after. Well, it is him though.
I'm sure he finds one and he's like, all right, not
I'm not fucking
risking
with
this one. I will get over the snoring.
Yeah, really. I know what I look like. I'm getting lucky here.
Yeah, is it what I should do? What we're describing? Whereas I'm like, I won't get over the snoring. No.
No, I'm saying you should get a log cabin and buy a lady.
Yeah.
I've been very clear about that.
I get a log cabin and I'm going to buy a goat and I'm going to see how long it takes me to forget the difference.
Probably not that long. Kevin,
I've been on hiatus from work for 24 hours and I'm already like, I got to do something productive or I'll...
This is your third goat joke of the day.
I mean, goats are just good.
Yeah,
that's
they're good material.
That's not because I'm off the rails right now. Goats are just fun to talk about.
Yeah, I like.
They're like sheep, but rustic.
They're like hillbilly sheep.
Yeah.
If sheep lived in a trailer park instead of the Emerald Isle.
Yeah, they make their meh is a little rougher.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a scream.
They are occasionally the devil,
And
which
they're
is nice.
missing teeth often.
Really?
I don't know. But, I mean, hillbillies are.
Oh, yeah, because they're
They
hillbillies.
eat cans. Do hillbillies eat cans?
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, they probably just start going at those peas and forget to stop. So.
Oh, darn it. I ate through the bottom
I
of my
ate through the
peas.
damn cane again.
I
I was going to feed that to my goat. They're usually named Billy.
I can't quit you, peas.
I wish I knew how to quit eating cans. I was going to feed them to my goat, who is also named Billy.
Everybody in my family is named Billy, and then some other name. Billy Bob, Billy Joe, Billy Armstrong. See what we did there?
We're Green Day. I'm Billy Joe Dirt. I'm Billy Trey Cool. And I'm Billy Joe Armstrong.
Billy Joe Armstrong. All goat Green Day.
Well, maybe I'm the faggot, America. I'm absolutely a part of a redneck agenda.
I wanted to do goat Green Day.
Goat Green Day.
I gotta think of any other Green Day song. The album Dookie is Goat Dookie, but that's
I locked the door to my own goat pen, and I locked the key.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Eating cans has lost its fun. You're fucking lazy.
Da-na-na-na. Peel me off this Velcro hay and get me moving.
Meh, 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 meh.
Oh,
That's
how
just
did we miss
Longview
this
in
one?
goat
I walk a lonely trail. The only one
That I have ever trailed.
known, because my memory isn't that good.
I may have been on others, but I'm a goat. I don't fucking know.
I'm shocked I can sing this well. Wake me up.
When,
God, I
when the oats are done.
Wake me up
Goatsy
when the
oats.
slaughter ends. That one's dark.
Well, you're not waking up, Billy.
Yeah, when September ends for Goat.
We
is
are making moussaka.
When September ends, because it's about when his dad died.
It's about when the goats.
Every year, they just slaughter all the goats except for the one. And he's like,
Right. Just one by Metallica, but it's about a goat that's like on a conveyor belt.
wake me up. Oh, God.
What are the Green Day songs? Why can't I do this? I mean, I guess
Remember
Jesus
the
of
album.
a rural area. Instead of
Oh, that's a good one. That's actually really Jesus of a rural area. What? And it's 20 minutes long because there's nothing else to do.
Right. What are you gonna what are you gonna do other than listen to this song?
Yeah.
Eat a can? You can do it after.
Fuck a different goat. You can do it after.
Meh.
I just like, come on, Eileen. Eileen's a goat. Come on, this goat.
Wow, why can't I remember any lyrics that come on Eileen? I love that song.
To the
You with those horns, my thoughts I confess.
Have you seen the
Version goatee.
Have you seen the version of that where they got rid of the front and secondary vocals, so it's just like Tura Lyra, like literally.
No, it sounds like Friends without the laugh track.
It's fucking hilarious. Friends Without the Laugh Track is a show for sociopaths.
Oh, it's just, you know what's really for sociopaths? Is the Friends reunion where Matthew Perry goes, they're talking about keeping in touch with each other, and Matthew Perry goes, I don't hear from anybody, really. And they took the laughs out, and it's just the awkward faces of the cast. It's like, yeah, we don't call you. Mr. Sunshine sucked ass.
Be better.
Make another 17 again, pussy. He was the guy that turns into Zac Efron, is Matthew Perry in 17 again.
I assume nobody watched it for his role in that movie, though.
I don't think that, no. I thought maybe I just know that. That movie's got a good soundtrack. And another person my parents went to high school with, who is not dead.
Which one?
Tom Lennon.
Oh, nice. Tom Lemon.
Tom Lemon. It's what Don Lemon and Tom Lennon. Hi.
Wow, we're really going up.
Okay, someone got to change the batteries. Talking like a Buzz Lightyear toy with low batteries. 2 and 3 had home.
Drunk Buzz Lightyear.
Listen, I'm not. You're a toy, maybe, but I'm a spaceman.
I'm a person.
Are you fucking Bo Peep or are you? Is it the sheep? Okay.
Fucking cowboy.
If I had a lamp with animals on it, it'd be goats. Goats are cooler than sheep. Fuck you, Woody.
You fucking cowboy. So, there's a snake in my boot. There is a worm at the bottom of my tequila. I'm a man.
Jesse, where you at, you bitch? I'm about to show you the dark. You're going in the box.
I'm going in the box.
Oh, shit. You're not going to be mint condition for long. I love redheads. I don't have any hair. That's why I got to wear this astronaut helmet so no one can see it.
Who banged who in Toy Story? Because I thought it was supposed to be. Did just Buzz Lightyear bang Jessie? Was that
Buzz Lightyear
was
and
that
Jessie
the big
banged.
turn where it's like they're made for each other, and then it's like, no, that's dumb.
I don't think Woody and Jessie ever had like a love interest thing going on. I think she just met Buzz in Toy Story 3 or something.
I thought Woody was a big fan of Jessie, and then
They were
he came to terms with like, nah,
just
I'm gonna
friends.
keep fucking Bo
No,
Peep.
he was fucking Bo Peep like the whole time, or her sheep. It's unclear.
Tom Hanks is in a monogamous relationship with Bo Peep.
Have you seen that Tom Hanks is getting a divorce and thinks he was a terrible father?
No.
Which I disagree with because his son's been very entertaining lately.
Also, he played Mr. Roger. How could he be a bad dad?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's impossible. He's getting a divorce too?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, God. Hollywood people keep getting divorced. Wonder why. Isn't that wild?
Whatever. I think a lot of people are probably like, "Oh no, Tom Hanks is getting divorced." But I don't. It's fine.
He's still a Hollywood man.
He doesn't have to be like he could stop if he just wanted. Like, just go.
Just go.
I don't know if we need.
You did it, dude.
You did it.
You did it.
You did it about 3 times over.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, too. But I don't want Samuel to stop.
No, I feel like I want Tom Hanks to stop. I think he wants to stop. He's old. He's probably tired.
Yeah.
Just go have that mustache, and occasionally come to the Oscars or something and be like, "Remember Toy Story? I was in it." Tim Allen won't be showing up because no one likes him anymore.
Because he is right wing.
He is right wing, yeah. Which is weird for a fucking drug dealer.
What?
He got busted for trafficking cocaine and groused everyone. Ratted on everyone.
Oh my
on
God.
all of his partners, yeah.
Jesus. I feel like just the amount of cocaine he would need to buy would just be called trafficking. Because like, no, it's just for me. Sure. Sure, Tim. Whatever you say. Tim the tool bag.
Tim the Gear Man Taylor.
What?
Gear. I guess that's for heroin, though. Gear is slang for some kind of drug.
I bet it's heroin. It
Right.
sounds like it's...
I hope it is.
It's a slang for the app developers who work on Grindr. They're gears.
You fucking gears. Is that a slur? I just worked there. It's still algorithms either way, man. It's like not...
There's got to be a Tim the Toolman Taylor cocaine joke.
I mean, Tim the...
Oh, that's why the bottom of Wilson's face is never... or whatever the name of the... Wilford.
No, it's Wilson, yeah, because he's covered... It's all white. That's because there's cocaine stuck in his nose. He's trying to get it out.
Clear it out. They had to delete all the scenes when he was doing lines off of power drills. His stand-up set is literally just Tim the Toolman Taylor doing stand-up. It's fucking hilarious.
I assume Tim the Two-Man Taylor is just Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Because that's all he's ever done. That's what Last Man Standing is, too. Except it's a little more annoyed with the snot-nosed kids that don't like racism.
Yeah, it's like... We destroyed your economy. Don't be. Oh, I love that. I found out recently the other day that old people like 50-year-old and up are always the people who are sharing the post that says, "Good times create weak men create bad times create strong men, and strong men create."
You realize you created weak men?
Yeah. No, you realize you were the weak man. You created bad times.
or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the people bitching about participation trophies are the people that started giving participation trophies.
Yeah.
Do you remember getting those, by the way?
Yeah.
I remember it didn't feel like you accomplished.
I didn't care.
I was like, Why do I have this? I didn't care about this game. I didn't play well.
It affected my parents more than it affected me. I don't expect a trophy for everything. I am now just disappointed when I get a trophy that doesn't mean anything to me. Because I'm like, no, I could have... Third place doesn't matter.
I wanted the snack. That's what I showed up for.
Yeah, everybody... It's so funny that it's like you created the bad times.
Right.
You're the weak men. You know that, right?
You're the sheep. We're the goats. You understand, motherfucker? We have horns, and we don't need to be shaven to live.
They don't need to be shaven to live.
Sheep do, don't they?
They do not to live well.
Well, yeah.
Their life is hell if they don't get shaven, but they will survive.
I mean, much like humans, they don't have to groom, but they should.
Far better if they do.
Better for all involved.
Yeah, so you haven't seen the sheep that was like
lost in the woods for a while?
For like 7 years. And it comes out and it's just a ball.
And can't see.
Yeah. And then they shear it and it's like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
My balls have been sweating for a decade.
Oh God. It doesn't get over 70 in Ireland, but it gets 140 in this.
That's got to be because we bred them that way, right?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't used to just be a bunch of sheep like, I fucking hope someone invents scissors, man. This sucks.
They keep rubbing up against sharp rocks. Every sheep is a masochist. They're so happy after they get shorn, too. They're like hopping around and shit.
I do enjoy to be a recently shorn sheep.
Yeah, they're like, woo, I'm fucking lighter.
I'm light. Let's do this. This isn't one of those farms where they feed you to people, is it?
Well, no, not if you're getting shorn. You're good.
Good, yeah, if you're there to be shorn.
Until you're old, but, I mean, fuck it. You're old.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to die soon anyway. Might as well be mutton.
Yeah, I mean, we should just start feeding old people to lions. Bring back gladiatorial arenas, but just
only for
people,
old people.
Just for people on, like, you've got 2 weeks to live. You can either...
you can either go home and sort of just fade away, or...
we give you $1 million today, you get a week to spend it, and then next week, you go in the arena. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody would bail on the arena half of that. I think, can you shoot me up with heroin before I go in the arena? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. We give you fentanyl before you go into the arena.
I mean, or meth. So they can get through a couple lines.
Yeah, because heroin would be... They'd be asleep.
The lion would just be like, this isn't fun.
Yeah. No, we give you cocaine, meth. And unfortunately, people who have heart diseases are not allowed to fight in the arena because they just keep having their hearts explode in the background
from the
after the meth.
I wanted to get through a few lions, though. I don't want to just be feeding them to lions. I want to be like, all right, he's 2 lions down. He's tired, but I think that meth is still going strong. Let's see if this latest lion...
Oh, you didn't hear? They gave him extended
announcers meth. For that.
They gave him extended meth.
Extended
We're trying experimental meth today, because why the fuck not? This lasts for 24 hours. This is the blue crystal meth that Walter White made.
Somewhere around the 12th hour, they start looking at shit that's not there, but... starting to think it might be there, and we're just not able to see it.
They swing their swords at it pretty vehemently. I saw a man get the back of his head knocked off and then kill that lion.
And then scream at some unseen beast.
And slay it, too. I saw him take damage from this unseen beast. I don't know how, but blood was flying off of him.
Anyway, check out my new jam band, The Unseen Beasts. Just no one comes to our shows.
That's why we're unseen. We're beasts. We're unseen.
We're unseen, baby.
Absolutely.
It's like the Russian sleep experiment, basically, except there's lions.
Was that a real thing?
No.
Okay.
That's just a creepypasta.
That was so creepy.
It's a fucking creepy one. That's a good classic
that was
one.
A really good one.
Anansi's Goatman story is a dope one.
I don't know that one.
That's the one where it's a bunch of like rural kids are out camping and they're attacked by like, I think it's supposed to be based on a skinwalker, which is that Native American folklore.
And Mexican.
Yeah, I mean that's all. There didn't used to be a line there.
Touche. Oh, we're bad people.
We're not. We feel bad about it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I didn't see. There's 2 British comedians, James Acaster and Ramesh Ranganathan, and you know which of them is white. The Indian one, Ramesh, is like, I used to hate white people for a while, about to like apologize, and James Acaster is like, No, that's understandable. Yeah, even the nice white people, we still get shit from the bad ones.
Yeah, we're still sad. Every nice white person you meet has a racist uncle or cousin that we just let it slide.
And you don't go at too
Can't do
much.
fucking anything
I mean, do a lot of black families have boats?
Don't say that, Uncle Jim. Come on.
That's not Uncle Jim. That's me saying generational wealth.
Fucked. Burn it down.
Anyway, speaking of racist white people,
Me.
White is quite nice. Is there a better slogan? Is there a better rhyme for that? I'll stick with this one.
White is.
I mean,
kite.
Sure. Yeah. That's Kite Runner was like Mein Kampf about Afghanistan. No, Ellie Kemper, the quirky girl from The Office and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, was crowned the princess of the Nazi ball or something like that. I've already forgotten the exact details of it, but it was like a Masony secret society of racist white people.
So what?
And she was crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty, which I thought was like a medieval thing at tournaments, but apparently it happens at debutante balls.
Are you thinking of medieval times? Because I have, I understand that it was set in a period of racism, but it's not inherently racist. Yeah, and then the announcer for medieval times comes out and like, do y'all see a lot of black families with ships? Like, see, they're speaking out against it. They're saying
it's bad. They should have ships.
Doth need to fix this generational income equality.
By getting all of Ellie Kemper's money. All of your Kimmy Schmidt money, you got to give it up because you were crowned the queen of the racism party. Well, so just Google that because I forget what actually happened. But she was like at a beauty pageant where the standards were like the whitest.
Blonde hair, white.
By the way, it
Blue
was
eyes,
called the
white.
the
every other qualifier is white. Right. Blonde hair, white. Blue eyes, white. Dragon, white.
You can be a dragon. You just have to be a blue eyes white dragon.
Yeah.
Oh no, Yu-Gi-Oh's racist. Shit.
Damn it. Well, Exodia beats him, and Exodia is his slave. So.
Oh, and presumably Egyptian.
Yeah. So that's an OG slave.
No, that's OG enslavers.
Touche.
Ain't nobody was good in the past, huh?
I don't even know if it's OG even, because I bet slaves have been around.
I think slaves were probably a pretty early invention.
It's probably the second oldest profession, if we're being honest, because we've been bad all the time.
Well, I'm reading a book about the transition between hunter-gatherers to agriculture, and which
of course you was. Did this start since work ended?
No, it was before work, but it's called Food of the Gods, and it's Terrence McKenna explaining how psychedelics kind of helped us become
the stoned ape theory
stuff. The stoned ape theory, that is the one. Did I tell you about that, or do we just
Joe Rogan
always
talks about
find
it
out
all the time?
Of course, Joe Rogan talks about that all the time.
Yeah, of course he does, because he looks like a stoned ape.
I saw a tweet. It was fucking hilarious, but like he's like a warrior of the steppes, like a great Khan is like bashing into cities and grabbing scholars like Joe, strongest on plains, but not know why yellow ball rise in sky and make face hot. You explain to Joe.
Honestly, he is. He would agree with that.
Oh, I'm sure he would. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm dumb, but which is the right way to be.
Joe Rogan does honestly say I'm dumb, but then there are a bunch of people that are like, I trust him.
See, that's the stupid thing. Trust the people. Yeah, I mean,
trust us.
No. He has like Neil deGrasse Tyson on, and I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to him. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I don't want to listen to Neil deGrasse Junior High. He annoys me very much.
He is something.
Someone will make a tweet that like, oh my God, this new thing, it's my whole world. Actually, it would be impossible for that thing to be your whole world. That's a television show and not a planet, and planets are round.
Douche.
Shut the fuck up.
I like how exhausted Bill Nye is now, just explaining climate change over and over again. He's literally just like fucking.
To the point a couple years ago, he's just setting globes on fire. Like, this will happen.
God damn it. He's like in his last week of work, just like fucking as a tech support guy. Just I don't know, fucking turn it off. No, you can't.
Just don't do it. Is that an option?
Just don't.
Can you just not do your job? Because I don't want to.
Just stop it.
Which, by the way, that is my plea to everyone. Can we just not? I don't think most of these jobs are real. Let's just agree to not call each other on it.
Let's just go back to fucking before combustion engines.
I mean, agriculture was probably a negative invention.
What?
That's a hopeless state. There's a lot of people that think we should return to the loam and be monkey. But it's like, as soon as we started agriculture, that meant someone owned land. And so someone owns land, so now they're in charge, and you work for them. And now Jeff Bezos. There was an intermediate step, but...
There's a few.
But we could have been just walking around on the savannas and the forests, eating mushrooms, and having group sex. It's what life used to be like.
It's a good life.
No, I couldn't hack it there. I am the emotional equivalent of the Wall-E people that could not exist on Earth's gravity. I could not exist in a healthy human society. People there'd be too much emotional intimacy and, just goodness. And I much prefer being molded by this terrible world and just aware that it's bad. I don't want to change it. I don't want it to get better because that'd be hard.
That'd be hard. You're right. Fuck it.
So instead, I'm going to be, basically a hippie. I'm a hippie.
Go to a log cabin. Log cabin, buy a goat and a lady, because you'll get sick of the goat eventually.
Bah, that's all you say.
When can we really talk, Karen? Karen the goat.
I'm not naming the goat Karen. What, is the Karen harassing a black guy in the Jewel parking lot?
All right, Jeff. Then you get to fuck it. See?
Jeff's not a
Jeff Bezos.
Man. I don't want to fuck Jeff Bezos.
No, but you get to kill him and eat him later.
We're getting way too deep on the us and mainly me fucking animals thing. If I fucked a goat, I could not eat that goat.
Oh, here's what you do.
You can't eat anything you've had sex with.
Buy the lady, fuck the lady. Then buy 2 goats, both of them guys. Name them Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Inevitably, they're going to fuck each other. And then you can be like, queer.
I want to like my goats. I would be friends with my goats.
Oh, well,
they would pull my little sleigh. I'm going to become Krampus.
A lot of goats.
I'm going to become Krampus. Who I'm going to do Santa stuff, except it's goats instead of reindeer, and I don't bring toys. I just tell children that, like, Santa's not real, your dad's cheating on your mom.
Hell.
Or I'll be that Santa SCP that turns the children into toys.
Ah.
Yeah, it's crazy fucked up. I don't like it. Every SCP I read, I'm like, this is going to make me feel bad.
Why am I doing... Well, so have you seen Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix?
No, I think I should, though, probably.
Yeah, it's good. There's a new volume out that's good, but there's like an 8-minute short that's about Santa being just an alien. Like, not a cool alien.
Oh, a bad alien.
Like a horrifying alien. All right, we're recording again. We lost some fucking time there. It was actually the best 10 minutes of podcast we've ever done. You guys
either the best 10 minutes of podcasting we've ever done, or we got way too deep on something and we're like, let's destroy this footage.
You know what? We finally cracked the Illuminati code. Some CIA agents came in, and we had to be
and
like,
they just erased it.
Absolutely not.
But I'm full of research chemicals now. They thought I wouldn't like it. Joke's on you, Agent Lynch.
Agent Lynch.
I think there's a lot of CIA agents named Lynch because it's not their real name. Like David Lynch is a CIA
or Smith.
agent. Smith or Bunch or Powell. They don't have those type of names where you and I came from.
Or Stephen Lynch, lead singer of Rat.
Sure. Sure. I don't know him.
Rat? You don't know the band?
I don't know Rat.
Round and round? Round and round. Comes around, goes around.
No.
I'll tell you why. Okay. That's fair.
The 10 minutes we cut were just me going, no, I don't know that band. And you going,
yeah, we did
0.75% on...
Instead of me being like, I have no idea what you're talking about, we did 80s hair metal band for 10 minutes. So it was finally like, no.
Poison? Is it Poison?
That's
Again, it's not Poison, huh?
Statistically, it should have been Poison by now.
Foghat? Are they hair metal?
No. They're just rock and roll. Motley Crue, Poison, Rat. There's more. Kiss, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, they kind of make the cut because they do have the hair. They're old. I love the Kiss is like, worst band for Christianity. They love the devil, and it's just 4 old Jewish white dudes. These 4 white Jewish people.
You think there was during the Satanic Panic, there was probably someone that's like, they're Satanists. They worship the devil. And then someone's like, no, they're Jewish. And then that person was like, what? That's even worse.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, okay.
Oh, no, he's not with us.
Just like, yeah, gay rights for pedophiles. What? No.
You said a second part there.
Yeah, I said gay rights for pedophiles.
See, you did it again.
What is that second part? None of that. Get out of our group.
There is, as always, a lot of discourse about pride going on this month.
What do you mean?
All stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, it was should there be cops at Pride?
Yeah. There's at every parade.
I mean, they're gonna be, but you know.
If there's cops at and if every other parade, there should be cops at that parade too. There should be cops
of course,
at the
there should not be cops at any parades.
I think there should be cops at the parades.
Well, there just shouldn't be cops.
That's different.
But you know, no, Pride is a gay thing, not angry leftist thing. Even though, why aren't you one of those? But now it's whether or not there should be kink at Pride.
What do you mean?
Like, should people be wearing the leather Speedos? What if there's kids?
What?
It's stupid.
Huh. I get the point though. Where it's like, but I mean,
Well, no, I'm super glad someone said this before I had to try and come up with my own take. Liberation is not subtractive, meaning pride is what pride is, and it's about doing whatever you want to do. But yeah, sure, there should be another parade that's gay and also people are fully clothed.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go to that one if you think it's boring, but you can take your kids there and talk about Dear Evan Hansen or whatever.
Or you could just do the first half of the parade gay, and then all the families get 15 minutes to leave the area, and then it's fucking gay.
Or you could do, you have to be fully clothed on half of your body, but the other half you don't have to wear anything.
Nice.
I'm picking the left and right.
Oh, bold.
I'm like Two-Face, except...
You're going to have painter's tape down half your body to hold those clothes up.
It's going to be an ordeal.
Yeah, really.
I'm not going to go outside in the summer and
body paint. That's how you do it.
Sure.
Body paint one half of yourself black. There you go.
Right. Now there's 3 reasons I don't want to do it.
No, jet black, not like regular black.
I feel like still.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, rainbow?
I'm not going. I don't know what. I'm not going to go walk around outside in the summer with hot people.
Yeah,
that's good. That would be bad for me.
Pride is fun to get just fucking trashed at. It is a great place to go get drunk.
Yeah, so there's places that are air conditioned though, and I'm the most interesting person in those places.
You see the problem here?
If I go to
How
Pride,
are you ever going to meet
bored.
a nice lesbian woman if you don't go to Pride?
I don't know. It's tough.
That's why you got to buy a lady. I keep saying it.
I feel like it's worse to buy a lesbian. I feel like if you get a mail order bride, you're strange, but I will not get up if you sit next to me at a party. If you I bought a lesbian wife, I'm calling someone.
That's fair.
Because I feel like if you buy a mail order bride, that mail order bride can probably she could kill you.
Leave
if
too.
she wanted to get going. She could, yeah.
That too. Because she gets her green card and then she's like, peace. Especially if she gets a job too.
Is this you trying to convince me to buy a lady? Is this sneakily?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. Do it.
If I had a bunch of money,
set her free, like Free Willy, at any point.
This feels so weird. It feels like
at any point you could just be like, "Go on now, get," like Old Yeller. Once she gets
I had to put down my wife. She got
once
rabies.
When she's like the manager of a Target or something like that, then you can be like, "You can have your own life now. You don't need me anymore." She's like,
"That's right. I bought the Target lady played by Kristen Wiig."
Huh?
And on SNL,
nothing.
she's like,
"You think I watch this now?"
"No, but people know about Target lady."
I know.
I'm not going to do Target later.
I know. Remember the one hot dude who worked at Target that became TikTok?
Alex from Target? Yeah, like a 17-year-old that everyone's mom wanted to fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, super normal.
Gay rights for pervert moms. What was it?
Rights for pervert moms. That's my... I want to... Okay, as our culture becomes even more atomized, it's mothers stop doing the, what about my children thing? And they're just like, I just want to fuck hot teens. That's mothers against drunk driving. Fuck it. Mothers for hot teens.
18 is too old for me. 18 is...
Who the hell is Shay? That's just... Oh, it's a MILF. Now we're all cool with this.
That is disgusting. Oh, good for him. That's exactly how it goes. Oh, and then an ugly mom tries to join, and they're like, no.
They're like, you're a pedophile.
Yeah, you're gross.
Well, I mean, that is how we do it with, if you're funny and famous, you're allowed to, just sort of grab a 16-year-old and
Not
start
anymore.
teaching her to be your wife.
Oh, yeah. Seinfeld. And Dan Cook.
And
who else?
I mean, probably Leo, right? DiCaprio's probably fucking someone too young.
Yeah, I think he had a young at some point.
I mean, Roman Polanski.
What was the whole deal with Roman Polanski?
Well, I heard an amazing joke about Roman Polanski. Like, Roman Polanski had an amazing life. He lived through the Holocaust. His wife was killed by Charles Manson. He fucked a 13-year-old, and he's an award-winning director. I would have been happy with one of those. This is not my joke at all. I forget whose it is, but if you Google it, you'll find it.
That's very funny.
But so that's the deal with Roman Polanski. He was a Hollywood director that fucked a 13-year-old.
Just like a one-off, or did he then marry her? I don't know which is worse. I think the marrying would actually be worse.
I think the marrying would be worse.
Yeah, because then you're that's a clay brain. That's some molding going on.
You've got some extra shit to work through if you were raised by your husband. How you doing, Soo Yin? Is that what her name is?
I have no idea.
Woody Allen's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that was a weird one,
He
too.
adopted a girl and then married her.
Jesus.
After she was old enough, but he had been raising her, so yeah.
Woody.
That's why I don't...
Was that him just being like, God, they won't let me retire from these movies. How can I get it?
How do I get out of here? What?
How can I...
No, because people still like Woody Allen. People are still like Annie Hall, good movie. Diane Keaton, too old.
Well, they're still good movies.
I actually haven't seen
But
him.
just don't hire him.
He's done now, though.
Yeah.
You can't do more.
And you're done.
Didn't Charlie Chaplin, I think, did it? I mean, Elvis. Yeah, Priscilla Presley was like 14 when they met.
Jesus Christ.
There's a Jim Jeffries bit about this, like, how talented do you have to be where you can fuck a teenager? Because there's a line.
I couldn't do it. I'm not talented enough. And I don't want to. Should have said that one first. Rats. They got me.
Damn it. Now we know you wanted to fuck a teenager.
Or at least it was at least the second priority in my mind.
No, I of course don't. Well,
maybe if we started fucking teenagers, we'd be famous. Is that
we would get more notoriety?
Was that no? Because the order was the opposite. Everybody got famous first, then started fucking teens.
I think you got to get famous, and then you can.
So you have to be famous to fuck teens. But if you're famous, you're already famous, so you don't need to fuck teens. It's a real snake eating its own tail.
Well, that's why we make this podcast so bad. So to never put ourselves in the position where anyone would let us fuck a teen.
We're so anti-pedophilia. We'll never gain any form of fame.
That's why I don't want to be in movies. I should start accusing my cousin that lives in L.A. of going to L.A. to be a pedophile. I think I'm going to start doing that.
I mean, you got the time now.
He hates L.A.
Why does he live there then?
Because he's going to make movies.
Has he? Or does he wait?
He works in the industry.
Oh, nice.
But he does hate like the LA culture because it is full of a bunch of sickos.
I like it.
The 0.5 IPA type people. So I'm just gonna say that he doth protest too much, and he went there to,
fuck kids.
I guess be a Scientologist and just.
Do Scientologists fuck kids?
I'm sure. I mean, they just fuck with people a lot and have way too much power over people that can't leave. And I'm sure that translates to some kid fucking.
It's good. You just gotta be in the canon at some point.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise seems to be seems to want to destroy the lives of adult women, so kudos to him for that. But there's some Scientologists.
Oh, yeah. No, I guarantee it's just like Scientology does so much shit that one of the things just happens to be fucking kids, and everybody's like, yeah, and also.
Yeah, but no, we're actually all thousands of years old, so it's like, whatever. Man.
No, I just figured the people making the documentaries are like, there's too much to cover. We gotta cut something. Well, I mean, we did spend like 15 minutes on them fucking kids. Yeah, and everybody in Hollywood fucks kids.
That's not a Scientology. Louis Theroux just in post like, I think we can lose that. I think they know. I think people know that.
I'm betting they just guess that happens there.
Have you seen his Scientology documentary, by the way?
Tom Cruise's?
No, Louis Theroux.
Oh my God, because that'd be so good. If Tom Cruise did a Scientology...
I mean, there's video of him talking about Scientology, which is, of course, excellent.
I want a video of him doing his own Scientology.
What he thinks it is?
Exactly. Yeah, God, that'd be so good. I would join Scientology just to see that.
No, Scientology feels dumb to me.
Well, it is dumb.
It's based on... Because it's based on sci-fi. I want it to be based on fantasy.
The Elder Gods.
Exactly.
Ooh, you need an American Gods religion. Is what you
need an American Gods religion, or like a real Cthulhu religion, or something like. Or I could just do what I'm doing now, which is where I've chosen to consider anything I don't understand to be magic.
It's a way to live. It's a living.
It's liberating. No, but have you seen? This is very Joe Rogan of me, but have you seen Louis Theroux's documentary about Scientology?
No.
He has a lot of great documentaries. He's a British guy that comes to America and is like, look at these fucking jackasses.
Rightfully so.
His Scientology one, he works with a guy named Marty Rathburn, who used to be in Scientology, and it becomes clear over the movie. He didn't leave because he doesn't like Scientology.
Oh, yeah.
He left because he was pissed off at David Miscavige, the guy who's in charge.
Yeah.
He's still an insane person who believes in aliens and likes to fuck with people. He took it on the road.
Yeah, I have seen that. It was great.
My Scientology movie. The guy that plays David Miscavige in it is pretty good too.
Yeah, and the Scientologists come to the production to try and
harass them and shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, which is, I mean, if you have to do that.
Let's make a pledge right here. Our cult's not going to do that. If you want to leave, that's fine. We'll give you some drugs for the road. Our cult's going to be like the Fremen, where there's just drugs in the food.
Also, if you want to make a documentary about how bad our cult is, go ahead.
Come on.
You'll probably get more people out for us, honestly.
Yeah, because you're going to do it's like, so what's your deal there? Well, that one talks about movies a lot, and that one listens patiently, and then also does all the work. Well, it seems like there might be a dynamic there that needs discussion, but the rest of you are here by choice? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, what would happen if you wanted to get your phone back? What? They didn't take it? I talked to my dad the other day.
Did they take all your worldly possessions? Mostly just like to build more buildings here,
right? And then I get to use the building.
He just points at his car. Right. That's my car.
That's right there. There's bees in it, but that's because I don't. That's me. That's on me.
I don't use it. Yeah, I should take care of it, honestly.
But
I gave him all my money, but that's why my name is on that building. I built that library. Like, yeah, this is good.
The library is filled with Food of the Gods, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and no other books.
American Gods.
Oh, and American Gods, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And George Orwell's 1984, but only one copy, and it's always checked out.
No one's allowed to read. That's our one dystopian thing is no one can read 1984. You can read Animal Farm. You can read Brave New World. But the only
Animal Farm is a far more applicable one to what we're doing, too.
Aren't there two pigs in that, right?
Yeah.
It is two pigs. Yeah.
It's a few pigs, and they just run everything. And, our
right, but do they let the other animals keep their cell phones?
No.
Do the pigs ever talk about boogie nights?
No.
See, that's such shitty cult. Come join ours,
honestly,
cow.
The right way to do a cult is to be like, we'll take whatever you give us. You can live here. Chip in. We're going to fucking...
I mean, it's just, we're talking about a commune.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the thing
Are
that would...
communes, illegal? Does the government crack down on communes like they do in cults?
No, I mean...
Are there communes?
If you start... there's communes around, I think. Less than there were in the 60s, but...
What do you have to, give up your phone to go to them? Or do they not have electricity?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure there are some communes that are shitty and culty.
Finding the right commune for you. Do you want to see your family? Check yes. There is one commune left.
Oh, I guess I'll go to that one. I guess I'll also check that we get to watch like TV and modern media.
No communes.
console left. This is why we have to start one. There's a place on the market for a nice benevolent cult that just insists that Neil Gaiman is actually God.
Exactly. Like, listen, we're taking all of your money to build buildings, and then we're putting the rest into Roth IRA, 401k, stuff like that, to pay the taxes on this fucking place that we're gonna need to pay. Electricity, Wi-Fi, all that shit.
And we're gonna keep this up until the government stops pretending that they have other problems and they just kill us because too many people are coming to hang out with us.
Guns are fine. Also,
right.
The police come in if we need anything because we pay our fucking taxes.
No.
Oh, wow.
No cops. Well, what are you kidding me? If I start a cult and have a commune,
but you don't have a choice in that one. You have to have. I guess unincorporated areas don't have cops.
No, I'm the cops.
You see the problem there?
I just have a big stick.
You see the problem here?
Hey, you. Stop fucking in those bushes. Orgies over there.
Just get to the designated fuck area.
Yeah, you're outside of the chocolate like a ref in wrestling, like he's got a toe in still. It's not illegal yet.
Which is such a I don't get why wrestling's rule is that you have to at least keep a toe in, because the mat ends so close to the end of the ring. It feels like if anything goes out, you're like, stop. That'd be the move, is to stop immediately.
And it also leads to just the weirdest, like, well, he's technically got a toe in, so we're gonna let him sit on top of each other for a while.
As long as they don't move.
Why are there fighting sports without sticks?
Well,
wrestling, but with a stick.
Because a weapon can absolutely murder somebody. So that's why.
Yeah.
To the death. MMA should honestly be to the death. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah. That's
be awesome.
There shouldn't be a ref.
Or to unconscious only. Did you see the one? They were making a new boxing that's only KO.
Good.
So they pitch the ring up. So it's like all the corners of the ring are higher than the middle of the ring. So you like naturally lean forwards. And then the gloves are like pretty much just like knuckle rolls.
Knives on them.
They're like fucking holding a roll of quarters in your fists. Is essentially just a glove. And then fucking there's no I think it's 14 rounds and they're like 5-minute rounds, but it only goes to either 14 rounds or knockout or something like that. It's just going to fucking knockout is what they're saying. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, there's the WWE, MMA, and then the CTE is this new one. Football is bad for our youth.
I guess.
Aren't there like a bunch of football players that are like, I wouldn't let my kid play football?
A ton of them. Most of them. Half of them are like, because it consumed my life, and the other half are because my brain doesn't work anymore.
Because in about 2 years, I'm going to shoot myself in the chest.
So you can study my brain.
Right.
Did you see
Which is nice of them.
Did you see the dude who was just like, he just graduated college, and his brain is so fucked up from CTEs that he sneezed, blessed himself, and then said thank you to himself? It was, achoo. Bless you. Thank you.
That might not be a terrible way to live.
Very polite.
Yeah. He's polite, and he doesn't seem... I'm sure he also is enraged at his wife or something. But.
Oh, yeah, because it causes... It's confusion and aggression.
Right.
And, like, the sport he played his entire life is aggressive, so the tendency for aggression is just out of the fucking...
That's why our cults were encouraging...
rugby. Don't get CT in rugby.
Well, no, we're encouraging people to become confused and docile.
Oh.
That's what you want to be.
That's heroin. You're thinking of heroin.
It's heroin, yeah. I mean, is that called dangerous? Oh, no, you can walk right up and pet them. And if they notice it, they'll just be like, I'm a big bright shining star. You ever heard that line? You know... I
wish I knew how to quit petting you. This guy's good.
You might want to join the cult.
You might be interested.
Do another one. I don't know, like what if Odin pissed on some stuff? Hey!
You
might be into this.
You should talk to that guy over there screaming about movies.
It should have been in 4:3, okay? I would have liked Watchmen if it was in 4:3. I'm leaving.
You were right to leave. This is a bad sermon. Fucking great.
God, if nothing else, this podcast has revealed my deep desire is to be a religious leader for just the dumb shit I believe.
Maybe, instead of getting a log cabin in the woods, get a commune in the woods.
Yes. And then I don't have to buy a lady.
Except not even in the woods. Like near stuff. Near a bar. A dive bar.
Near a dive bar.
The whole commune goes to a dive bar every once in a while.
Just like a church trip. Just all filing out of a bus that has Korean writing on the side, walking into like...
You share a bus with the Jewish community center.
Right.
Like, no, they're not. They're pretty chill. I mean, don't. If you talk to them for too long, it's just references. But other than that,
just like, I met the biblical Jacob the other day while I was tripping. Okay, yes, that's very nice. All right, good for you. Good for you.
But we're not a pushy cult. We're commune, whatever, same thing. We're not we don't go to people like, dude, you got to join this fucking thing. We're like, if you're interested, come on in.
You can come hang out.
How do you feel? We have questions. How do you feel about Boogie Nights? I don't know that movie. You can't. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not. It's not for you.
You won't get it.
We're not saying you can't come in. I'm saying you won't like it.
You could come in. You're not gonna want to go. How do you feel about fucking your fake mom porn star?
Is this something we've referenced?
That scene where it's like, I just need you to call me mom. I'm going to say mom, and you're going to say, or whatever the fuck it was.
Are you my mom? I'm going to ask you my mom, and you just say yes. And then she does, and then they do cocaine and sex. We talked about this on the last 2 episodes.
It's weird.
It is weird, because they kind of look alike, too.
But yeah, that's basically what our cult's about.
Yeah.
Just on fucking Oprah.
Well, no, we do other movies too.
American Gods,
Tale.
the book, not the series. Knight's Tale, Brokeback Mountain, all the Tremors. Sometimes the Longest Yard gets thrown in every once in a while. I'll be honest.
I still gotta watch that, so
with Adam Sandler. Or
I can both.
Oh wow!
So I can be a proper leader for this cult.
Yeah, Owen Wilson saying "Wow," it's in there. Wow.
I mean, that's just culture at this point.
Culture.
Hey, let's see, we're a fun group here.
Yeah, but you do have to give up all your
Yeah, you do have to. No, give me that. Yes. No, we'll give you clothes. Give me that.
No, you can. I mean, the reason our cult wouldn't work is because it's not a good financial plan. That's the issue.
No, it's
because you need to give up all your things so somebody can sell all your stuff to pay for the cult. Like it has to happen. So that you're giving up your phone not because you can't have a phone, and like you don't have Wi-Fi and running water and power because it's expensive.
Right? We just couldn't. They're like, why don't you let us have Wi-Fi? If you know how to get Wi-Fi, you do it, please.
Yeah, we're fine with you.
I am so bored.
It's expensive. You know how much a Wi-Fi is for a cult? They don't have a family plan for a cult.
They don't have a family plan for the Manson family.
The Manson family plan. New to Cricket Wireless. Oh no, it'd be new to Sprint. Because
you're sprinting away.
Nice. New to Sprint.
What are the name of other
cults? Or AT&T?
Cricket?
All tits and testicles.
What do we do? All tits and that's all we do here is tits and testicles.
This is our sex cult plan. Well, we need to get...
The only things you're allowed to touch. Good luck coming.
So, tits and testicles. That's a hard one.
Just blowing a whistle like you touched his dick. Out.
Out. Like a game of fucking sharks and minnows.
Yes. Except it's tits and testicles.
God damn. Yeah. If our cult could work, it'd be a great cult. Well, we would have to have like agriculture and stuff, so we wouldn't have to pay for food.
I think we would have to figure out agriculture and getting water.
Maybe live near a...
And then my rich uncle that I don't know about yet has to die, and I get the inheritance.
Yeah.
And then I'm just buying me a patch
There'd
of
probably
desert.
be a cap on... Not desert, you'll die out there. There has to be a cap on the amount of people that can be in the cult. Also.
69.
Well, no, just to remain...
Someone had a kid. Either you 3 are leaving, or you got to pick someone to fight.
Or the fucking the Midsummer rule, where it's like you got to jump off a cliff now, because you're supposed to.
But we're a nice cult. There's that stunt balloon that people drop off into movies.
Yeah. You could just leave.
Yeah, you could just go.
Because if there's 200 people, then everybody raised their hand is like, I kind of want to just, I'll just go. I mean, like when there are 6 people in a car and they're like, we could cram, and he's like, I'm just gonna drive separate. Right. Does somebody want to drive with me? And we'll be fine. It's exactly how this cult works.
This is how we have a sister cult that's like over a hill.
Yeah,
it's like basically the same thing, but they're into Magnolia instead of Boogie Nights and some other gay cowboy movie instead of.
They really love Perks of Being a Wallflower.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, but that would... Well, that's fine. It doesn't have to be part of ours. They can have it. We're taking Rocky Horror, though.
They like The Scarlet Letter. Easy A.
Oh, sure. Sure.
We're taking Rocky Horror, though.
For sure.
I've only seen it like twice. I don't remember dick from it. Well, I remember dick from it.
It was there.
A lot of dick. I feel like it's not that good to watch alone. That's why I haven't watched it recently, because I can't just like sit down and
It's kind of dumb to watch alone.
Yeah, you got to go somewhere.
You got to go or have a bunch of people around to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will listen to the soundtrack. That's fun. Because Sweet Transvestite is just a banger.
Did you start your Skyrim playthrough?
I did.
How far are you?
I've been. I don't know, because I'm really not doing it the way I normally do. I'm not fast traveling. I'm just walking. So I'm just finding shit and like, what's down here? It's
not a bad.
Found a dead horse the other day.
Towards the end of the game, you just got to start fast traveling because you fucking did everything.
Because I've been here already.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I did that once where I did it for like the first 20 or so levels, and then I was like, okay, now I'm fast traveling. I've seen a lot.
It's crazy how fast you go from some dipshit wearing animal skins to like, yeah, I'm the god of several religions and the leader of several factions.
Yeah. Oh, do you sneak everywhere? Because that's the move too.
I'm a stealth archer. Everybody is.
Yeah, get that stealth up. There's one archer fucking hack that was around that I always forget. You shoot something and it works really well. You shoot like a dinner plate and it gives you like 80 XP or some bullshit like that. I think they might have patched it. It was like when the game first came out.
I know that if you hold a platter in front of you and run at a wall, you can phase through the wall.
What?
Which occasionally lets you get to hidden chests. Because if there's a guy that you can buy stuff from, all that stuff is in a chest that they just stuck somewhere you can't get to.
Oh.
And the wizard in Solitude, their chest is accessible if you sprint through the right wall and jump at the right time. You can just have all that stuff.
Damn.
But I don't know how to get back.
So that's a problem.
I just have to kill them.
No, fast travel.
It's inside, though. They don't let you do that. And I'm not on PC, so I can't do center on cell.
What?
On PC, every location in the game has a number, so you can type in a command that says, go here.
Which
is really nice
sexy.
When you get trapped. Well, I mean, the console commands for Bethesda games are famously a good time. I think they patched it in Skyrim, but in Morrowind and Oblivion and the Fallout games, if you change you can change someone's size, make them like half the size, but then if you kill them when they ragdoll, the pieces of their body go back to the right distance, but not the right thickness, so they spaghetti out and look disgusting.
That's hilarious.
I'm a werewolf, which, of course. You gotta be a werewolf.
Why would you be? I think I did like half. I chose vampire once to be like, let's see how it is. I'm like, oh, it's awful. And then I went back to the previous save, and I was like,
it's not as cool. I did vampire last time too.
I wish you could do both. That'd be fucking werewolf vampire, badass.
Yeah, but you can't be beholden to both Malag Bal and Hircine. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
You're goddamn right you can. You gotta strike a deal.
I do the Vigilance of Stendar. Do you fuck with them?
No, what's that?
They're just a group of people that like, we don't like Daedra or fucking wizards or werewolves or anything cool. I kill them every time I see them.
So you just melee and nothing else?
They do magic.
What? But you don't like wizards?
They don't like witches because witches they turn into those bird ladies.
The Hawkrin or
Hagravens, yeah.
Hagravens.
I know the entire game.
Did you get the expansion pack?
20th play. Oh yeah, Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn. I remember. I'm old enough to remember, you fucking whippersnappers, when they couldn't get Dawnguard onto PS3 because the PS3 didn't have the RAM for it, and they had to do a bunch of weird patches to it. Because they could do Dragonborn because it was just a different place, that different island, but they had to like basically create a new place for you. Like you can't walk from Skyrim to the Dawnguard place.
Yeah.
On PS3. Because that would be too big. By the way, the Skyrim map is tiny. It's like the size of London.
Yeah, it's small compared to Red Dead 2 map or...
A lot of shit small compared to the Red Dead 2 map, because that's an entire game and then another game.
Dude, I just started playing it, and it's fucking gigantic.
What happened latest?
Who's
alive?
I beat a train. Or, I ran a train.
Oh, that's super early.
Yeah, no, I did the train thing. And that's it. It's the last thing I did.
It's a very good game. Maybe I should play that one, too.
Yeah, I hunted for a deer. That was neat.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
I think you avoided killing a bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Charles, who's the best.
Whatever the fuck his name was. I was playing it pretty drunk, and I'm like, I quickly realized, I was like, I gotta play this pretty sober.
Yeah, you gotta... The problem is in that game, anytime I drink in that game, I'm like, well, now I want to drink in real life, but then I'll suck at this.
Yeah, because I'll forget. Like, I used to drink and play Skyrim, but I have to have 2 saves. A drinking playthrough and a regular playthrough, because they're going to be vastly different.
Oh, no, I can do Skyrim drunk.
Because I'll forget what I was doing. I'll forget what mission I was on, and I'll just do other shit.
I did. There is a mission in Skyrim where you get blackout drunk.
Nice.
And you have to retrace your steps and, like, find someone's goat that you stole and cut off your marriage to a hag raven.
Nice.
And
by killing her, I assume.
Yeah. Well, she gets mad and she thinks you're going to go fuck that other whore or something like that. She says, like, you're going to that hussy so-and-so with the brown feathers. And then she tries to kill you. Yeah. And you kill her and take your wedding ring back. No, but anyway, also, I was playing Skyrim, and then I looked at the map and I was like, I don't think I've been to that place, but it says I've been there. And that quest is done. So I like the part in Skyrim where you go on the mountain and fight the dragon for like the first time with Delphine. Don't remember doing that this time. I did
it. Fucking great. Blackout dragon fighting.
Which speaks to like how not hard Skyrim is. That I was...
Oh yeah, I got stuck in that one part of fucking Skyrim where it was so you break those people out of jail. Remember?
Which people?
There was only one break out of jail scene. You go into jail and break them out.
Is it one of the Civil War quests? Probably.
Yeah, okay, it's one of the Civil War quests. And then you have to choose a side. You can either choose this side and you get this thing, or you can choose this side and you get this thing. And I looked up a way that you can choose, like you can get the prizes from both sides, because both the prizes are fucking awesome. And I tried to do it, and it was I had to kill I was not nearly high level enough. The people I had to kill were fucking... I couldn't even kill one of them. It was like just an absolute nightmare. And then I went back to my saves and I was like, oh, how do I get out of this? And the last save was like level 3. And I was like, no.
Fucking A.
God damn it. So I was like, well, that ends this playthrough. I'm going home.
Well, that's the good part about playing it 20 different times, is you get to make every choice 10 different times.
Exactly.
I've been vampires and I've been werewolves and I've been... I can't decide, by the way, because I'm an insane person and I want it to be morally correct whether I want to choose the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. Because the Stormcloaks are Nazis, but the Imperials are, well, imperialists. So
they're both bad.
They are both bad. I've been killing both of them when I find them on the road.
That's the right thing. You did it right. Fuck them both. Play Skyrim, folks.
It's probably cheap at this point. It's actually probably not. Fucking not Todd.
Red Dead was $60.
I mean, it's worth it, but...
Yeah, no, I didn't pay for it. I got some discount, so it was like 20. But we have a live show Saturday the 26th. I don't know why I'm looking at you.
The last Saturday in June is probably correct, right?
Sure. Saturday the 26th. I'm gonna double down. Say it's Saturday the 26th.
And if the 27th is actually a Sunday or whatever... Shut the fuck. Figure it out. It'll be in the description. It's on
a Saturday, the weekend of the 26th, for sure.
There you go, folks.
Linktr.ee/it's just bits. Click on the iTunes fucking link, and then go rate and review us on iTunes. Give us a 5-star and all that shit, because apparently that's really super important for podcasts. I had no idea until recently. And then... so what we've been doing is we've been saying if you leave a review, we'll read the review live on the air so we can give you a plug. We can't read our fucking iTunes reviews.
iTunes is a fuck.
Like literally, if you can figure out how to read the iTunes reviews, let us know. Shoot us a DM if you want us to plug something, and then just review us on iTunes. You can do it if you're on Android. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, so you gotta really want it.
But you owe it to us.
But we will, if you just DM us what you wanted us to pitch, and we see that the review counter went up, we got you. It'll be fine.
And send in weird shit. Send in packets of sand. Send in clippings of your dog's hair. Cool bugs you find. Mail them to us.
You can go ahead and use your address for that.
We don't have a podcast P.O. box?
No.
To receive all of these strange totems of great power?
Oh, and we're doing another podcast with the Australians on the 9th. So that'll be fun.
And you'll hear it on the 10th
Here?
or the 11th.
You'll hear it here?
Here, right? Is
I
it
think
theirs or
it's-
is it ours?
I think this one's ours. I think this is... we'll see. Whatever, they own us anyways, so... All right, bye,
Fuck,
folks.
it's fucked up. I shouldn't have joined that cult.